Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, December 19th, 2019. All right, so today we have the moon well set in Virgo, so the theme good for improving things, maybe getting into some routine, some structure, all of this kind of detail-oriented and refinement-oriented energy of Virgo. So we are in the third quarter phase of the lunar cycle, so still a good time to challenge ourselves from anything that has been unfolding over the past week. We also have Mars sextiling Saturn easing up, so good for maybe some discipline today. Maybe feeling quite grounded and productive with that one. And going into tomorrow, Mercury is squaring up to Neptune, so there could be maybe a bit of a dreamy or imaginative mind, maybe wanting to escape collectively, but really good to channel this into constructive things like finding peace, having a little more flow in our life, and of course, spiritual activities. So let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Thursday. And again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called True Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, definitely check out that link down below for more information. All right, so let's take a look here at the moon's placement, which represents the theme of the day and what's good to cultivate this part of the lunar month. And in this case, grounded Virgo. So themes likely today around doing the work, things that require self-discipline, maybe routine, structure, personal development, health, diet, or simply our day-to-day activities, really good to cultivate. But really that, strong sense of inner self-discipline that it takes to really create this structure and, do the work with these things in our life at this time. So this is the third quarter moon, which means the sun and moon are in a square. And so it's good to integrate what can be very different energies. And in this case, that structural Virgo side of ourself, balanced with the deep Ophiuchus side of ourself and what will be Sagittarius going into the later part of the week. So we are in the post-transformation energy of the sun over the galactic center. If there has been anything that you've been doing healing with, maybe particularly the past few days, but really over the last almost month really, that stuff's starting to conclude. So we are finishing up this deeper energy of Ophiuchus, but still good for finalizing anything on that healing realm. Where we're shifting into is the free-spirited and post-transformation energy of Sagittarius for about the next month plus. So in this case, really good to get into that maybe abstract mind. In fact, we do have a lot of planets still here: Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, and Venus finishing up here. So great to expand those horizons as we get into the weekend. Again, it's still a little early, but anything we can do to expand either our mind or our bodies, like through adventure, travel, hiking, things that are more free-spirited in nature, really good to start to develop with this shift. All right, so we have two aspects that are in orb here today, one of which is Mars sextiling Saturn, which we may have felt yesterday. So this is the energy that can be quite grounded. It's not a major aspect, but a good synergy between our more assertive and action and initiating side, balanced well with the more long-term patient side. So this can be very constructive, really good for productive things, anything that does require discipline or responsibility. Again, nothing really forcing us into that, but just an opening to cultivate some of this long-term perspective with the things we could be putting energy into with Mars sextile Saturn. Now, going into tomorrow, we do have Mercury squaring up to Neptune, Mercury, the planet of our mind, in a bit of a challenging aspect with Neptune, the planet of dreams, imagination, and fundamentally wanting peace in life. So as the day unfolds, we may notice collectively this more deeper watery energy. Sometimes it could be a bit lowered energy, or we may notice our minds are wanting to escape or wander a bit. And so bringing extra attention to the mind and also to our communication can help balance this out, and channeling this into anything that can be constructive that is Neptune based. So this could be really good for actually creative things, for example, channeling that imaginative mind into maybe some art or some music or some writing. Really good time for automatic writing or journaling. things that help us connect our conscious mind to our unconscious minds or to the spiritual realms, right? Also really good for spiritual activities, yoga, meditation, again, but it will require that extra intention to do that. So what can we do with our minds and communication and even routine that is constructively spiritual, constructively imaginative, and maybe constructively finding peace with that balance as we get into tomorrow? Can make this a very constructive time for those types of things. All right, everyone, so that's the day in a nutshell. Two aspects, a bit of this grounded energy, which is more minor, but still available, and it can make it a very productive and disciplined day for whatever we do want to put that action into. Going into tomorrow, great to channel that sort of receptive energy into constructively receptive things like rest, spiritual activities, creativity. And this post-transformation energy slowly shifting into Sagittarius, but finishing up any healing or deeper things in life, especially with Mercury now shifting into Ophiuchus. And the theme, though, good for self-discipline, right? Doing the work, getting into our improvement-oriented side and the details and all of that with the moon in Virgo. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the next daily video. Take care.